May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free of sorrow, and may they rest in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion. The noble Mahāyāna Sūtra, the display of the Pure Land of Sukhāvatī. Summary. In the Jeta Grove of Śrāvastī, the Buddha Śākyamuni, surrounded by a large audience, presents to his disciple Śāriputra a detailed description of the realm of Sukhāvatī, a delightful enlightened abode, free of suffering. Its inhabitants are described as mature beings in an environment where everything enhances their spiritual inclinations. The principal Buddha of Sukhāvatī is addressed as Amitāyus, Limitless Life, as well as Amitābha, Limitless Light. The Buddha Śākyamuni further explains how virtuous people who focus single-mindedly on the Buddha Amitābha will obtain a rebirth in Sukhāvatī in their next life, and he urges all to develop faith in this teaching. In support, he cites the similar way in which the various Buddhas of the 6 directions exhort their followers to develop confidence in this teaching on Sukhāvatī. The sutra ends with a short dialogue between Śāriputra and the Buddha Śākyamuni that highlights the difficulty of enlightened activity in a degenerate age. The display of the Pure Land of Sukhāvatī. Homage to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling in Anathapindada's park in the Jeta Grove in Śrāvastī, along with a large monastic sangha of 1,250 bhikshus, all of them great elders, Shravakas, and Arhats, such as the elder Śāriputra, Mahamadgalyayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatyayana, Mahakafina, Mahakastila, Revata, Shuddhipamtaka, Nanda, Ananda, Rahula, Gavampati, Bharadvaja, Kalodayan, Vakula, and Aniruddha. He dwelt with these and other great Shravakas, and with many Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, such as the youthful Manjushri, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Ajita, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Gandhahastan, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Nityodukta, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aniksipta Dura, along with many other Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. He was also accompanied by Shakra, the Lord of Gods, and Brahma, the ruler of the Saha world, along with many myriads of gods. On that occasion, the Bhagavan said to the Venerable Śāriputra, "Śāriputra, if you go from this Buddha realm past 100,000 myriad Buddha realms toward the western direction, there is a world known as Sukhāvatī. In that place the Tathāgata, the Arhat, the perfectly and fully enlightened Buddha known as Amitāyus, dwells, lives, and abides, teaching the Dharma." Now what do you think, Śāriputra? Why is that world called Sukhāvatī? Śāriputra, in the Sukhāvatī world, sentient beings experience neither physical pain nor mental suffering, and the causes for their happiness are limitless. For this reason, this world is called Sukhāvatī. Furthermore, Śāriputra, the Sukhāvatī world is surrounded on all sides by 7 layers of terraces, 7 rows of palm trees, and filigrees of chimes. It is radiantly beautiful, Śāriputra. This Buddha realm is beautifully adorned with displays of the excellences of Buddha realms, such as the 4 kinds of jewels, namely gold, silver, beryl, and crystal. Furthermore, Śāriputra, the Sukhāvatī world has ponds adorned with 7 kinds of jewels. The ponds are full of water, possessing the 8 qualities. They are covered by jeweled lotuses, are filled to the top to enable crows to drink, and are lined with golden sand. All around, on the 4 sides of the ponds, are 4 radiantly elegant staircases, each made of one of the 4 precious substances, gold, silver, beryl, and crystal. By the banks of the ponds, grow jeweled trees of the 7 radiantly beautiful jewels: gold, silver, beryl, crystal, rosy pearls, emerald, and coral. From all those ponds grow lotuses that bloom as large as chariot wheels. The golden lotuses have a golden hue, a golden sheen, and manifest as gold. The blue ones have a blue hue, a blue sheen, and manifest as blue. The yellow ones have a yellow hue, a yellow sheen, and manifest as yellow. The red ones have a red hue, a red sheen, and manifest as red. The white ones have a white hue, a white sheen, and manifest as white. The iridescent ones have an iridescent hue, an iridescent sheen, and manifest as iridescence. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Furthermore, Śāriputra, in the Sukhāvatī world, the sound of divine symbols is always heard. The vast ground is magnificent, as if golden in color. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Furthermore, Śāriputra, in that Buddha realm, a shower of divine flowers, divine mandarava flowers, descends 3 times every day and 3 times every night. In a single morning, the sentient beings that are born there proceed from one Buddha realm to the next, paying homage to hundreds of thousands of Buddhas. They also toss hundreds of thousands of bouquets of flowers toward each Tathāgata. After making offerings, they return to that same world for their daily rest. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Furthermore, Śāriputra, in the Sukhāvatī world, there are swans, cranes, and peacocks that assemble 3 times during the day and 3 times at night and perform a concert, each singing in its own melody. When they sing, the sounds of the powers, strengths, and branches of enlightenment emerge. Upon hearing those sounds, the sentient beings born there are moved to contemplate the Buddha, to contemplate the Dharma, and to contemplate the Sangha. Now, what do you think about this, Śāriputra? Have those sentient beings taken birth as animals? You should not think so. Why is that? Śāriputra, in this Buddha realm, there are not even words for birth as a hell being, birth as an animal, or birth in the world of the Lord of Death. Those flocks of birds were manifested by the Tathāgata Amitāyus himself to voice the sound of Dharma. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Furthermore, Śāriputra, when the wind blows in that Buddha realm, it sways the rows of palm trees and the filigree net of chimes, in creating sweet enchanting and delightful sounds, like the myriad subtleties of divine symbols when played by a skilled musician. The people there, upon hearing those sounds, settle into the recollection of the Buddha, the recollection of the Dharma, and the recollection of the Sangha. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Now, what do you think, Śāriputra? Why is that Tathāgata called Amitāyus, immeasurable life? Śāriputra, the lifespan of the Tathāgata Amitāyus is immeasurable. For this reason, he is called Tathāgata Amitāyus. Furthermore, Śāriputra, why is that Tathāgata called Amitābha, immeasurable light? Śāriputra, the light of the Tathāgata Amitābha shines unimpeded throughout all Buddha realms. For this reason, he is called Tathāgata Amitābha. The Bhagavan Tathāgata Amitābha fully awakened to unsurpassable, completely perfect enlightenment 10 eons ago. Furthermore, Śāriputra, this Bhagavan has an immeasurable Sangha of Shravakas, who are all pure Arhats. Their number cannot be easily expressed. Furthermore, Śāriputra, the sentient beings born in this Buddha realm are all pure Bodhisattvas, who will not regress and are bound by only one more birth. Śāriputra, one cannot express the total number of bodhisattvas except to say that they are immeasurable or countless. Śāriputra, this Buddha realm is beautifully adorned by such displays of the excellences of Buddha realms. Therefore, Śāriputra, children of good family should completely dedicate all roots of virtue in a respectful manner to be born in that Buddha realm. Why? Because by doing so they will be able to meet holy beings similar to themselves. Śāriputra, one cannot take birth in the realm of the Bhagavan Tathāgata Amitāyus merely with minimal roots of virtue. Śāriputra, if those children of good family hear the name of the Bhagavan Tathāgata Amitāyus and keep it in mind unwaveringly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 nights, when the hour of their death arrives, they will depart in an undiluted state. After they have passed away, the Tathāgata Amitābha will stand before them, entirely surrounded by a Śravaka assembly and honored by a congregation of bodhisattvas. These children of good family will be born in the Sukhāvatī world, the Buddha realm of the Bhagavan Tathāgata Amitābha. Therefore, Śāriputra, having seen its real point, children of good family, I declare, ought to respectfully make prayers to reach that Buddha realm. O Śāriputra, I, the Tathāgata, at present praise this Sukhāvatī. So likewise, Śāriputra, in the east, the Tathāgata Akshobhya, the Tathāgata Marudvaja, the Tathāgata Maru, the Tathāgata Mahamaru, the Tathāgata Mahamaru Prabhasa, the Tathāgata Harmonious Speech, the Tathāgata Harmonious Voice, and the other Bhagavan Buddhas of the East, who are as numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the power of their speech, and proclaim, you should place your trust in this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises inconceivable qualities. Likewise, in the south, the Bhagavan Buddhas of the south, such as the Tathāgata Khandra Surya Pradipa, the Tathāgata Renown, the Tathāgata Yashaprabha, the Tathāgata Mahārsiskanda, the Tathāgata Marupradipa, the Tathāgata Anantavirya, and others who are as numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the sound of their speech and proclaim, you should place your trust in this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises inconceivable qualities. Likewise in the West, the Bhagavan Buddhas of the West, such as the Tathāgata Amitāyus, the Tathāgata Amiskanda, the Tathāgata Amitābha, the Tathāgata Mahaprabha, the Tathāgata Illuminating Light Rays, the Tathāgata Ratnaketu, the Tathāgata Shuddhara Shmi Prabha, and others, who are as numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the sound of their speech and proclaim, you should place your trust in this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises inconceivable qualities. Likewise in the north, the Bhagavan Buddhas of the north, such as the Tathāgata Mahārsiskanda, the Tathāgata Vishvanaranyar Ghosha, the Tathāgata Dushparadarsha, the Tathāgata Aditya Sambhava, the Tathāgata Jalini Prabha, the Tathāgata Prabhakara, and others, who are as numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the power of their speech and proclaim, you should place your trust in this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises inconceivable qualities. Likewise, in the Nadir, the Bhagavan Buddhas of the Nadir, such as the Tathāgata Simha, the Tathāgata Yashas, the Tathāgata Yashaprabhasa, the Tathāgata Dharma, the Tathāgata Dharmadhara, the Tathāgata Dharmadvaja, and others, who are numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the sound of their speech and proclaim, you should place your trust in this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises inconceivable qualities. Likewise in the zenith, the Bhagavan Buddhas of the zenith, such as the Tathātaka Brahma Ghosha, the Tathātaka Nakshatra Raja, the Tathātaka Gandottama, the Tathātaka Ganda Prabhasa, the Tathātaka Heap of Incense, the Tathātaka Ratnakusuma Sampush Pita Gotra, the Tathātaka Salendra Raja, the Tathātaka Ratnapala Shri, the Tathātaka Saravata Darsha, the Tathātaka Sumeru Kalpa, and others, who are as numerous as the grains of sand of the river Ganges, pervade their own Buddha realms with the power of their speech and proclaim, "You should place your trust in this Dharma discourse, called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas, which praises Sukhāvati's inconceivable qualities." What do you think about this, Śāriputra? Why is this Dharma discourse called Complete Embrace by All Buddhas? Śāriputra, those children of good family who have heard, now hear, or will hear this Dharma discourse and the names of those Bhagavan Buddhas will all be embraced completely by the Bhagavan Buddhas. Śāriputra, all of those sentient beings who aspire, who have made, are making, or will make aspirations to the Sukhāvatī world, the Buddha realm of the Bhagavan Tathātaka Amitābha, none has turned away, is turning away, or will ever turn away from the pursuit of unsurpassable, completely perfect enlightenment. Śāriputra, just as I now praise the inconceivable qualities of those Bhagavan Buddhas, likewise, Śāriputra, those Bhagavan Buddhas also praise my inconceivable qualities. Śāriputra declared, "Bhagavan Śākyamuni, king of the Shakyas, you have fully awakened to unsurpassable, completely perfect enlightenment in the Saha world. You have taught the Dharma that the whole world was reluctant to accept at the time of the degeneration of the Eon, the degeneration of afflictions, the degeneration of beings, the degeneration of views, and the degeneration of lifespan. How marvelous indeed!" The Bhagavan replied, "Śāriputra, having fully awakened to unsurpassable, completely perfect enlightenment in this world, the Saha world, at the time of the 5 degenerations, I have taught the Dharma that the whole world was reluctant to accept. This is the supreme feat I have accomplished." After the Bhagavan had thus spoke, the whole world, including the Venerable Śāriputra, the great Shravakas, Bodhisattvas, gods, humans, demigods, Gandharvas, were delighted and praised highly the words spoken by the Bhagavan. This completes the noble Mahāyāna Sūtra, the display of Sukhāvatī.